Hey everyone, I'm Dark Order, and welcome back to Orwell. So last time, I know it was kind of a long video, so if you watched it, thanks for that. I just didn't really want to cut it up, I wanted to keep the whole case kind of contained in one video. Last time we were investigating a bombing of a statue, and investigated a girl called Cassandra something. Watergate, that's it. I remember. And turns out that she probably didn't have anything to do with the bombing, but she was arrested anyway for other stuff. So now I'm going to be going into what I think is day 2. Basically just a citizen of National City, trying to keep things safe for everybody. It's Cassandra Watergate right there. Let's see, I don't know what to do for... What's the next thing I can do? I guess... Oh, okay, I didn't officially end the case for some reason. Okay. Let's see. Severe assault occurred at the Freedom Plaza yesterday. Cassandra Watergate was present there prior to the assault and is thus being investigated. Hints of the involvement of an activist group named Thought have been found. A second assault at Stelligan University occurred, seemingly connected to the first. This suggests Cassandra Watergate is either not the only perpetrator or not involved at all. I would say probably not involved at all. She has been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at a past protest at the Freedom Plaza. She is an artist. Former criminal case was closed due to a lack of evidence. She's in a relationship with her lawyer, Joseph Langley. She seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined the activist group Thought. Yeah, really. Collected data shows a potentially dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement is suggested. Juliet Carrington claimed that Cassandra defended her by injuring the police officer. An arrest has been made. Alright. This is how I got to the next day. Hopefully this won't be as long as the first one. Place where there is no darkness. Really? And where is that? Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. Sure. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so now we have the clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfels is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. That's how that guy talks. Goldfels, okay. Somebody already connected to Cassandra. Alright. Don't know anything about him. But I did see... what happened to Cassandra? Let's see... Southern police officer... redacted. Suspected was arrested in her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her arrest read to her. Well, that's good. Headlines. Let's see. The leading newspaper of the nation. Connection between Bontown bombings evident. Okay, attacks against Stelligan University in Bontown and Freedom Plaza are connected, experts conclude. Let's see. Stelligan students and teachers alike are in shock and deep mourning. Okay. Bonton. The bombing that occurred yesterday at Stelligan University seems to be connected to the attack against the Freedom Plaza earlier this week. This is the conclusion of the police division, who is investigating the cases. In both assaults, a similar explosive device, created with pure malevolence, appeared to have been used, police spokeswoman Steele said. The letters received prior to the assaults seem to support this suspicion. While their meaning is still puzzling investigators, according to rumors, people have been theorizing the number of stanzas might represent the number of bombings, which in turn raises the question whether there might be another bombing yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there is no good reason to believe this, Steele answered when confronted with this theory during a press conference. Meanwhile, Stelligan University has declared that normal operation cannot continue under the circumstances, so they will be closing their doors for the time being. The university has also put up a special front page to pay their respects to the assault victims. Sibavimich Had. Okay. It's probably a good thing. More headlines. Let's see. Back. Okay, back. Cooperation. Timelines and Rosen announced cooperation. Alright. The Davenport siblings, owners of the biggest social network Timelines, announced major cooperation with software giant Rosen Technologies. Right, Timelines is kind of like their Facebook or Twitter or whatever you want to say. It's a social media site. Timeline founders Ada and Alan Davenport met Victor Rosen on Nation Today last year. Nation Today is a show, yes. Hillberry Bonton. It's a big deal. The internet billionaire siblings Ada and Alan Davenport, creators and owners of the most important online social network, Timelines, located in Hillberry, are starting a major cooperation with the Bonton software giant Rosen Technologies. This has been announced in a press statement given out Friday by the PR departments of both companies simultaneously. By utilizing the existing infrastructure and software development capacities of Rosen Tech, Timelines will be able to respond to the needs and requirements of the quickly changing digital world in real time. Timelines executive Ada Davenport is quoted, "Our growing user base will profit from this by significantly reduced downtimes, tightened security, and a sped up integration of new features," she continued. Hard. Okay. Let's see. Heavy rainstorms expected for the weekend. That's not good. Bonton and Farview, as well as large parts of the western nation, will be covered in heavy rain clouds, culminating on Sunday. Heavy rain clouds incoming. If you had any plans for the weekend involving the outdoors in Bonton or Farview, you'd best forget about them. There's a massive low-pressure system incoming, bringing with it storm clouds and rain to the nation's west. Sunday morning will be hit the hardest until the late afternoon, so make sure you pack an umbrella if you need to go outside, lest you become a sopping mess. There is a literal silver lining on the horizon, however. Over the coming week, the cloud will move on and temperatures will stabilize at comfy levels. After a long and harsh winter, spring will finally win the upper hand. So, is that so? Alright. So, let's see. User Goldfells, yes. Here we go. Here's this picture. Since March. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I read this last time. Let's see. German folk song. The letter. We are right, it seems. Yeah, okay. Before immigrated to the nation in 1993. An immigrant. Yes. That is why I created this blog. The Thought, an activist group with the same name as this blog. If Goldfels is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. Alright, don't see anything else here. Let's see. Anything else here? No. Okay. What else do we have? Entry 8. Thought must change direction. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention on thought as a group, and what we stand for. Seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations, like the one held at Freedom Plaza, I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal that formed the group? Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else of thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stelligan. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfels. Right. Please reconsider. Guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop. They had it coming for long. It was messy, I know, all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. But hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted. What you wanted. Recruited 2 students. 3 demonstrations. More interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. Yes. Engagements. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. What now, Stelligan? The same Stelligan where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences. I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfels was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify those students. Who else is involved with the group? See who else is involved with the group. And there's this conflict here. Reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. Hinted at troubled past of thought. Feels responsible for troubled past. Hinted at troubled past of thought. Well, they both hint at a troubled past of thought, but reacts with hatred and anger, or feels responsible. I don't know what effect these are going to have. Exactly. I guess I'll do this one. Menacing, but against whom? The state? The government? And what troubled past? I have no idea. Okay, memorial seems to be knowledge, science, wisdom, as sometimes all remain silent. Oh, the memorial of the bombing thing, okay. Oh, so this is the page for the university. Bomb assault on Stelligan. Campus closed down until further notice. Yesterday evening, an explosive device went off on Stelligan campus, killing a Stelligan student as well as a lecturer. Several other individuals have been severely injured. The authorities are investigating. This is an unspeakable tragedy, tragedy, Stelligan and President Hopkins said, I can speak, during the press conference that took place this morning. In the light of the recent events, it is impossible to maintain daily routine. This is why I have decided to suspend all educational services of Stelligan University until further notice. Therefore, Stelligan campus will remain closed at least for the rest of this week, with no educational courses or events taking place. Stelligan Canteen elected Best Public Dining Hall in Nation's Best competition. Really? It's pretty impressive for a university. The jury of the Nation's Best contest, annually awarded to the most excellent public services, has declared Stelligan's Canteen the winner in its Best Public Dining Hall category. In the recent time, we have tried to be fearless about our services and trying something new, something that just may not have worked. We are very happy to receive this honor as a direct consequence of those efforts. The Student Service Manager Gusto declared consecutively in a press statement. Did he? Let's see, courses. Stelligan University offers prospective students courses from a broad variety of fields in which bachelor and master's degrees may be obtained. Please refer to faculty pages for a more detailed description of each course. Okay. Here we go. Professor Goldfels. Must be a notable alumni. Being a luminary in his profession, Abraham Goldfels, here's his name. Abraham it is. Well done. Professorship in the field of media ethics at Stelligan, from which he sadly retired in fall 2016. Did you notice that bombing locations seem to be closely connected to Thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Thought has had 3 demonstrations, yet there has only been 2 bombings, which might imply... Well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with Thought. Find out the locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. Okay. Previously, Professor Goldfels has held a position as a journalist at Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers, and was also a chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. In his works, Professor Goldfels never relents to emphasize the importance of privacy over public interest. Right. More information. Member of an ethical congress. Just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. It is? Okay. Applications of significance, privacy versus public interest, aid, ego, and selfie, dangers not for specific representation. Thoughts are free. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Wow, that's a whole lot of information about this Goldfels. Yet, only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned. Possibly. Let's look at the courses, see if there's anything else there. No. Okay. Oh, got a chat thing going on. Hey, you. I'm sorry about last night. I really should have come over. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry, it's just such a big part of my life. Hello? Are you still upset? Can people chat with somebody else without the other person being there? Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. Okay. Interesting. Let me click on this. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bontown. Police spokesman Jim Kaufman informed the press about the progress of the investigation. Bontown. A couple of minutes ago, the Bontown Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombings at the Capitol has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to investigation efforts of a special task force. Police spokesman Kaufman said. How the woman is related to the bomb attacks, Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumored that the suspect is well known to authorities by other incidents. So that's so. So that's Cassandra. What's down here? Nope. Stilgan University. Attendee list. Welcome to the internal Stilgan University class attendee system. Semester. Technology. Jeez. Alright, here's one. Let's see. Let's see. Juliet Carrington was one of his students too. Harrison O'Donnell, student number NA. Okay. Harrison O'Donnell, yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. We have been authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell the target person. Now there's some more work for you. Congrats. Yay. And Juliet Carrington. Okay. She's another person of interest. We have seen this name before, haven't we? Right, she was the friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she was a student of Abraham Goldfell's. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abraham Goldfell's students within thought. Well done. Alright, everything else led to a dead end, so... I never actually clicked on the Nobel alumni thing. The legacy of the university is carried on by its most remarkable alumni, some of which are honored on this page. Orlando Bufford, a Stilgan alumnus of the biotechnology courses, the founder and CEO of one of the highest-grossing online grocery trading companies, Amcado. Ever since her early study years as a student of criminal law, Catherine Delacroix has been a member of the party. In 2009, when the party had been elected as government, Delacroix was named head of the newly created Ministry of Security. Is that... It's the same Delacroix that was in a couple of news things, isn't it? Oh, Joseph Langley. Yeah, that's the lawyer, right? Joseph Langley opened his own law office in the city of Bontown some years after his graduation from Stilgan in 1992. His law office is probably best known for having defended construction entrepreneur Elwood Hendricks in what gained public attention as the Lion Chair scandal. Joanna McElroy. Having studied medical technology at Stilgan, Joanna McElroy is now the host of the eponymous daily TV show For McElroys, in which she covers psychological family issues. Okay. Interesting. Alright, now to move on. Let's see. Anything else? Not really. Harrison's timeline. Let's go to Harrison. Let's see. Picture. Media punk. Okay. Media punk? What does that even mean? I have no idea, dude, but it's a data chunk, so... No birthday, place of residence, or interests. Okay. Here's something I'll post on. Okay. The bottom is where it starts. Let's see. Never thought I was gonna write this one day. First day at Stelligan, feeling so elite it makes me want to comb my hair. Any survival tips? My most valuable social network associates. You at Stelligan? Lose a bet? Nice joke, Harry. You're a bit early for April Fools, you know. Why can't I go and attend university like a decent human being without raising eyebrows everywhere, huh? Yeah, as a guest and lecturer of a friend. You got me. But still, shit just got real. Okay. Let's see. This next one. July 5th. What's this? Conflicting update. My boyfriend. Juliet Carrington was... Okay. This couple will rock the show as it will rock the rest of the goddamn nation. So they were both part of a group, huh? Thank you for taking me along. Honestly, I didn't think that I would be welcomed so warmly, nor that my humble skills would be worth me coming along. If you've got it, flaunt it, and you definitely got it, baby. Pulling the strings of a fancy guitar in the spotlights on stage suits you well and makes you look even more awesome. Thank you, Mikey. Guess I should have pursued that musical career before even beginning my studies. Studies giving me headaches at the moment. Thank God it'll all be over soon. Mike, why didn't you go and ask Juliet out right away, huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you, to make you look just as awesome. You want that? No? Oh, okay. He's really jealous. It's an interesting update. Harry, calm down a bit, will you? I don't think Mike meant to be flirty. At Mike. Sorry, Harry went a bit over the top there. Okay. Deleted by the user. Do we have something to hide then, Mr. O'Donnell? Maybe. The fascists turned this into a nightmare. People didn't do shit. The protest was peaceful until they showed up. They stormed the crowd and provoked what happened. Huh? Have you been suffering from a bad case of self-censorship, lady, or what's going on in your timeline? Okay, I don't know. I feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she has been attacked and just panicked. Now they'll have her ass for this. We didn't stop the fire. Really? Everything alright with you? Now it is. Good fucking riddance. Oh yeah, he was on her timeline a couple times, wasn't he? So he was part of the band of the show that Cassandra went to. Okay. Juliet Carrington. Let's see. Picture. Alright. PR assistant at Rosentech. Huh. The same company that's partnering with Timelines. Let's see, your birthday. Let's see. Resident of Farview. Interests. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Okay, let's go from the bottom. Let's see. 25th. This drives me outright mad, even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza. Okay, that's interesting. She stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go, Cassie. Okay. So she got arrested, huh? If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction. That simple-mindedness. Roll eyes. Also, this doesn't sound like the Juliet I know. You wouldn't even accept the duty of becoming the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care so much about politics now? Because she joined Thought. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? Don't know, dude. I'm not surprised you stand up for your beliefs. Underneath, you're a strong one. But activism? Attending demonstrations? Is that still you? Sometimes people change their minds. Sometimes other people help to get the right mindset. Find out what you truly care about. This is about our freedom, and I know what it feels like not to be free. What would you want me to do instead? Sit at home being indifferent? Indifferent? No, I just see no use in occupying public plazas and throwing stones at poor men and women. This is a democracy. We have petitions for that. I'm so proud of you that you are capable of using the essential tool of any good slacktivist. Hell, I would like to post a really slow clapping sound, but Timelines doesn't allow it, so just freaking imagine it if you can. Harry, while I really appreciate that you've got my back and everything, I don't think you need to intervene here. This is a Rick and Juliet only thing. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Only 1 week left until I have to enter my thesis at Abraham's course, and then it's goodbye, Stelligan. I'm a bit scared of the huge gaping hole this is going to leave behind. Ah, girl, you're gonna manage. I know it's a scary thought at first, but we'll stay in touch no matter what. Hear me? Thank you, Amanda. I feel much better already. We definitely keep in touch. Okay. Nobody took notice. Nobody cares. Nobody. What did Harry do this time? Jeez, as much as I like him, you really need to ditch him. Maybe people would care if you would be, I don't know, less enigmatic. Happy birthday, honey. So good to have you back. To mark the occasion, we decided to update your profile on our family page. I hope you like it. Mr. Carrington. Carrington Family TNA. Let's do a website. Carringtons. Jonathan and Esther Carrington. A man walks into a bar and meets the girl of his dreams. They marry, settle down, and have 4 daughters. What may sound like the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of pulp fiction is in fact a fairy tale come true. So when John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love, so it is no wonder that only a year later they got married in a small chapel near Lake Springwell. At the same time, they began to build a house in Melloway Court, a cozy little spot in Farview, which would serve as the very foundation for their family and which they still inhabit to the day. Happily ever after, so to speak. In 1985, their first daughter, April, was born. Little did they know that there were 3 more to follow. Farview Elementary. Okay. Mashed potatoes. April is the firstborn daughter in the Carrington family. As you might have guessed already, her name is not a coincidence. When the little girl decided to be born on the 1st of April instead of the March date the doctors had calculated, John and Esther spontaneously decided to name her daughter in tribute. Now fully grown and independent, April is married to Roy McIntyre. Okay. May Carrington. She looks excited. Let's see. It had always been crystal clear that May would found her own company one day, and in 2012 that is exactly what happened. With a little help by some friends and her caring parents, she managed to create the today well-known clothing startup My Cloth with more than a dozen employees. June Carrington. Okay. She wasn't born in June. That's a lie. Oh, April, May, and June. Cute. Little June was so fond of everything that had the slightest bit of technology in it. It began to worry John and Esther, but there was really nothing to be concerned about. June has proven to be one-of-a-kind engineer, and now the Bonton Machine Works company is profiting greatly from that fact. Is it? Juliet must be the youngest. 1992. Alright. Color red. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person. But a favorite color? Do you really think that is pertinent information right now? There's an active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on that? Hey, dude, I'm just giving you all the information I have. That's good. Tar. Favorite book or movie? To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually read that one. Great book. Okay, cool. And not muffins. That's pertinent. If we fail to prevent the next assault due to processing random data, I wouldn't be taking the fall. Oh, come on, dude. You never know. It could be important. The bombs could be hidden in banana muffins. You don't know. Since the nestling of the family showed up a little bit unexpectedly, the parents, Jonathan and Esther, decided that they would end the strictness of the naming pattern her sisters had followed in favor of a slight aberration. Juliet learned to play the guitar, even developed the plan to become a professional musician in the band. However, she decided to end her band career once she was single again, and focused on her studies of media economy at Stelvin University. Okay. So this is the conflicting information. It doesn't say when this was posted. So she isn't a part of the band anymore. She was the member of a band, though. Okay. So she's currently single, then. Let's see. Let's see. I'm bored to death tonight and definitely need someone to come along. Here, Julesy. I got something for you. Her muffins, huh? Oh no, my one weakness exposed for everyone to see. Okay, tell me, what must I do to get one of those? I'm prepared for the worst. Just go out with me and explore Bonton's famous nightlife, will you? Thanks, Big Eyes. You got a message, Cassie. Read this recipe for my mum. Or need this recipe for my mum. Yuck, you know I'm not so keen on going out late night. Please, I don't dance. Plus, I don't dance, ever. Care to spare me, please? Just likes going out. But it's okay, I fully understand you. I think I will then spend the evening in bed, watch movies and eat a hell of a lot of muffins, out of frustration. Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That torture and cruelty by my friend. Now, where's Amnesty International when you actually need them? I'm not sure that that's relevant. I mean, we already know that they're friends. I'm not gonna post that. Come on. It wasn't a serious thing. You needed torture. Come on. Hi, you can actually dance, and I got proof now. That's so. You still in bed? Is that really me? I gotta be careful around you, apparently. Great photo, though. Who took it? Nice try, Jules. A magician never reveals her tricks. Anyway, thanks for a great time, Cassie. I must admit it felt kinda good to go out for once. Not that I plan on doing that again anytime soon. What? Every time I ask you out, you're so goddamn busy, and then you fall for freaking muffins? If I ever had known that before. Sorry, Adam. Maybe you need to spy on me some more. Okay. Well, that's all from timelines. Okay, Rosentech. What is this? Oh, what's going on? Julia Kennington. Oh, she's back, I guess. Hello? Hi, Cassie, what happened to you yesterday? Juliet, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Oh, it's Joseph. Oh, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cass's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet. Have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? They know something's up. I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing, and something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door, so she went to answer it, and never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stowing away. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried. No answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise, she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting, after all. I am a lawyer. Haha, Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's bad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, she does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once, and, well, guess what happened? See, this is why I want to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest. And so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, or the two of you, where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by Thoughts, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else. Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. I'll text you when she turns up or if I get an idea. Okay. What does it conflict with? Unknown. Okay. That's the Joseph dude. She's not the lawyer. Let's see. Give access to her chat account to Joseph Langley. Yeah. Oh, I have to go to the right thing. Okay. Come here. Not too uncommon in a relationship, is it? Right. Still, it could be important. especially if anything fishy happens on her account while she's in custody. Let's see, back to Resin Technologies. Shipping visions bit by bit. A message from the founder. When I founded Resin Tech in 1998, my vision was a simple one. There should be tailor-made software for any purpose. Who would have thought that a guy hailing from merely an attic in his parents' home could create the single most important software company in the nation? Not really. It's not a target yet. Let's see. Certainly not me. Who would have thought that the government would take interest in the company and become its greatest stakeholder? Certainly not me again. Against my wildest expectations, but due to my sheer stubbornness, a lot of persistence, and a little bit of luck, Rosentech today employs that 5,106 workers and 224 successfully completed projects. And these figures keep increasing so fast that I added a live counter script to this page to keep it up to date. So what's the essence from my experience? Although I never expected it, my vision proved to be a very strong one. Now let's see what's in yours. Okay. Let's see, 10 Commandments. We at Rosentech believe that outstanding quality and performance walk hand in hand with clearly defined rules. Thus we have phrased 10 Commandments that guide us in our every workday. Any vision is valuable. Have you ever thought that the future should be like this or that? How a certain problem could or should be solved? Of course you have. Do not let these ideas go to waste. They are pure gold. Pursue them. Software can solve any problem. Yes, it can. We live in a time where information is everything. We can reduce massively complex facts to pieces of bit and bytes. We then get carefully designed algorithms to work and marvel at the results, produced as our problems are suddenly undone. Embrace the client's vision. We think that our valued clients know best what's at the core of their demands and needs. Hence, it should be their vision, your grand design, that guides your efforts. Open-mindedness and transparency are key. Closely connected to rule number 3, the importance to stay open-minded cannot be overstated, just as the importance of transparency in all the processes. Do not neglect or reject. Do not obfuscate, as it's as simple as that. Always stay in touch with the client. Whoever said ignorance is strength certainly wasn't right. There is no strength in not knowing what the client wants, so go ahead and ask, even if it's 1 or 2 times more often than necessary. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Do not waste the client's or your own time by bothering with asynchronous communication like email. It's almost always more efficient and personal to get directly in touch with one another, and it opens up the opportunity for immediate feedback or discussion. This is why we actually have no email addresses. Okay. Think about your responsibility. Our work does not only matter to our clients and ourselves, it may also change the entirely world. Literally, you should be aware of this. That much power should not be taken lightly. Fix your mistakes, learn from them. There's something healthy about mistakes. Like a catharsis, they will wash out your flaws one by one, provided that we notice and revert them. This is why we always let each piece of code be reviewed by our specialized review task force. Okay, task force for reviewing code. Interesting. Work here and now. People tend to discuss what could be and what could have been. While it is important to remember the past and even more important to have visions for the future, the present is the time that really matters, because this is where all the work must be done. You can do better. No matter what you can do, you can even get better at it. You can get even better at it. You continuously learn and improve yourself. Never stop working. Strive for perfection. Is that so? Let's see. Get in touch. Following the 6th commandment of Rosentech, we rely heavily on communication and collaboration with you. We'd like you to call us directly so we can easily discuss your needs. Our vision shaping team is ready any time to form a software that fulfills your needs. Please call. Let's see. Vision shaping. Okay. Or are you from the press? Our PR team will gladly answer all your questions. Please talk to Maria Harper or her friendly substitute. Ah, Juliet Carrington. Yes. Okay. Let's go back to Juliet. Our work number. Good work. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls of numbers you have added. That's fast. Welcome to Rosentech. This is PR Assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Juliet Carrington. This is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi, Mum. Is this important? You know I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. Just wanted to check in, make sure you're at home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work. Time for some Bontown clubbing. Annie, please don't. On the news, they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get that you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do. Avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. Honey, please, you won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. How can you be so sure about that? I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think. This ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What will they call... All right, jeez, Mom, I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I'm sorry, but I really have to go now. If I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. I have to go. Sorry, love you, bye. Okay. I was kind of hoping there would be some actual audio there, but that's alright. Victor Rosen is a boss, yep. Let's see. Heading off for some friends from work. It's Friday and Miss Carrington has plans to go out tonight in Bonton. That information would normally be innocuous. But we know that she actively dislikes going out. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but this seems a little odd. What is she really doing? Let's see. Lives with her parents. Now to find her parents' address. Alright, lots of information here. Let's see. Anything else here? I don't think so. Whoa, there's all that stuff. Stuff for the band. Let's see, the targets. Band, we are the track you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist. The unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV. Your drunken selfie in the timeless profile. The porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us, because we are you. We are the targets. Ah, Harrison O'Donnell, right. Let's get to him. Let's see. Harrison, vocals, guitar. Oh, that's quite an ego we've got there, haven't we? Let's see. Former members. Phil. Juliet Carrington, yep. Former member. Alright. Gigs. Get your asses ready for the return of the Targets and a new album. For the premiere, we're headed back to the scene of the first crime, the haunted house. April 19th. Cancelled, huh? Haunted House, Bonton, also featuring Tearing Down. Targets, Tearing Down, cancelled. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band. So he's not part of the band anymore either. But no official statement has been given out. A wholehearted thumbs down for that bullcrap. Gotta find me another fave band now. You better do the same. What? Now the whole thing got cancelled? What's going on? Such a shame that Tubman left again. Why? Good lord, not those emails on the show again. Why do you do this to us? Why? Yeah, finally. Really looking forward to this one. You gonna play Pipe Dreams? So freaking cool. I have no idea. Is this... the gigs. We're so criminally good, we're gonna get locked up in the cell. It's on and it's gonna be one hell of a show. Also featuring a new band member, Tubman. Right. Such a play. Oh, Catharsis is Cassandra. Oh, we'll love your new guitarist. They want to come to the Freedom Plaza demo. Let's see. Just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she is the one organizing this. Huh. Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought. But Harrison did all the planning for it. Okay. So either she organized it or he did. Well, I tend to think that this is the true one because she was talking to a friend. Well, her friend's boyfriend. Okay, I guess I'll use this. Heaps on this protest that went completely awry. Doesn't sound like a very good plan to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of Thought's protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. Right. Juliet's carrying Harrison. Juliet's calling Harrison. From work? You got O'Donnell? Harrison, it's me. Well, look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you've caught me by surprise. Harrison? Shh, Juliet, ever since we first made out on that clear night on the Stelligan Greenfield, I knew it was destiny. I knew you never really meant to. Will you please spare me your juvenile bullshit? Haha, I didn't believe it at first, but it really is you. To what do I owe the pleasure of your beautiful voice? You miss me, right? So this is why you did it? To make me call you back again? The heck are you talking about? Oh, come on, don't play dumb. Great administrator, I'm talking about the thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. What? Give me a sec. What the fuck is this shit? You messed around with me, Jules. Are you seriously trying to say this wasn't your doing? Why would I fucking disgrace Thought? Maybe because of the same reason you bailed out of Thought all of a sudden. Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared, but turning it around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the 2 of us, huh? Maybe then because you disgraced Thought before hiding any of the articles on the Thought blog except Cassandra's. Abe archived the first ones because he didn't want us to know. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interest, and Cass wanted to show her article around. Oh please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure a cozy job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the TNB. You know, it's funny you dare speaking of disgrace when Rosen is the government's personal bitch, because you didn't know. In case you didn't know, almost makes you the same in my book. So, you really didn't know anything about the hack then? Not a freaking clue. Can you revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the son of a bitch for... Just revert it, okay? I don't care who did it, I just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. Okay, we'll be done in no time, ma'am. Never could say no to you. If only. Anyway, thank you. Okay. So the page was hacked, huh? Let's see, canvas for the National Beholder. Alright. Yeah, I read this one quite regularly. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. The TNB probably didn't know either. Okay, the first ones. Okay. Need to go to Abraham's archive page. Well, his profile thing. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? A hidden agenda, perhaps? Maybe. Dismiss thoughts. Okay. Let's go back to Harrison. First the timeline, now the thought blog. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Donnell. Okay. Disappeared. Okay, so Abraham disappeared. Abraham Goldfield disappeared, causing the grid to be inactive. They are no longer active? Well, it seems to be like someone still is. Relationship. Yeah. She's single. Seems that today's new targets have a common history, something more than belonging to thought. I never thought. Alright. Go back to Harrison. Meaning he quit them before they were officially disbanded. We need to keep observing him nonetheless. Right. First one on that clear. Alright. Okay. Still again. This university seems to play a major role for members of thought. Yeah. Seems important. This is on stage, baby. The final folks from Haunted House will have us at their place in November. Reading this, you are commanded to come. Okay. Alright. I love you so amazing. My new favorite band, greatest band of the nation, except for the proclamations and stuff you did at the show. That was really weird. Okay. Proclamations of what? So he quit thought and dissolved the band. Or quit the band. Anyway, I don't know if they're still going. With more and more poverty on the streets, it's about time for the capitalists to finally recognize them as a viable target group. It's time for an advertisement for the poor. Out now. Okay. Pipe dreams. Excellent. You will not have access to any emails coming in or out of this account. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. It's probably not that important. Alright. Let's listen in. Subject. Unknown person to Harrison O'Donnell. Knock knock, Harrison. It seems I caught you pounced down on that little page of yours. Confused? Why, that's fine. You don't know me, and I like to keep it that way. But I know a lot about you punk. If you knew what I know you knew about what this little group of yours did, you would find it just as hard to ignore that those bombs might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? So, the righteous hacker initiate will expose all information I got on you. Might interest the cops, won't it? I've no love for the government. But I will do what I must, so give me one good reason not to do it and I might reconsider. Okay. Oh great, now there's a hacker involved in all this, because the situation isn't bad enough as it is. I wonder what this is all about. being blackmailed by an issue about successful involvement in the town bombings. Seems we were not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglements in all this. I wonder if this guy has any proof for what he claims. He says he does. Okay. Hello, Mr. O'Donnell. Thank you for shopping at Samarami's Flowers. We hereby confirm your order with the following products. Okay. Let's see. Total has already been subtracted from your bank account. Right. Those are ready to be picked up from the Samarami's Flowers. Alright. Some flowers to somebody. Hey, wise ass. This is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a damn good reason not to call the cops? I can give you 3. 1. You hacked my site, i.e. my web server. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal. Something about glass houses and stones. I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, our protest didn't go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog. Not a word about fucking bombing people, only grabbing attention. Bet you have never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone. Roll it back and don't cad touching it again. I will get you. Promise. Okay. Alright. Nope, nothing, okay. Let's see. Nothing new there. There's some new documents. Right, the thought was hacked, I guess. Something new on this page? Not really. Oh wait. House in Malloy Court. Okay, that's where her parents live. Unless that's where she lives. Okay. Huh, funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. Really? Okay. What is this? Wait, what the actual... The moment you opened that dock, a malicious code injector was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Whoa, really? Okay. So this is the hacked site then. Jeez. I could not tell you, dude. Same. Anything new in headlines? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see. National opinion shut the Parisian border. Harrison O'Donnell. This time in the national opinion column, Harrison O'Donnell argues why the border to the Parges needs to be closed. I'll go and spill the beans right away. Shut the border between us and the Parges. Now. Will you, please? Can't anyone see what's happening here? I mean, are you blind? Take a look at Triflith, for instance. The situation there seems to be escalating yet again. 2008 much? And just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into the conflict. Just like then, the Pargesians will see the nation as a friend who does the best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades and seeks cooperation through force. History keeps repeating itself. That is certainly nothing new. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. Until now, that is, as some self-proclaimed benefactors in the opposition claim that borders are meant to be open as possible to possible refugees. If I didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and welcome them personally with arms wide open. But I do remember perfectly well. Though my name isn't Nostradamus, let me foretell something. We will see a rising act of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Farview or Bonton. Don't you pretend not to have been warned when this happens. What is this? 2 conflicts. Okay. Oh, right, I have to go to Harrison. Yes, I read the article. That was strange indeed. And with the bombings now... Okay. Well, let's see. Juliet's timeline. Something new? Organized people protest the Southern campus. Okay. Conflict with what? Don't know. Let's see his account. People's Drugs and Pharma, Bonton EC Pay. Health insurance. Publishing ink payment. Whoa, that... Is that for his blog? Or, writing for the... National Beholder, yeah. Pharma. Wow, he had a big negative balance. Yeah. What is that about? Either he values his hygiene, or it might as well be material intended to wash away at Freedom Memorial. Beholder payment. Must be the payments for writing the opinion column, then. Yeah. And then he got health insurance. A guy his age planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps? I don't know. Let's see. Hancock's writing on the wall. So this is his blog, then. Oh yes, it's happening. After years of my plan is finally taking shape. Eden has a name, Thought. Finally a counterpart to the radical reigning of totalitarian surveillance. And I'm glad to have a capable companion in this. One who came up with the best idea for a demo ever. Not going to tell you, it's a surprise. I can only urge you to join us in our aim to unleash this pitiful, pathetic wannabe democracy of a country from its shackles. For freedom is not free in a place where every move is observed and analyzed. Help us make freedom free again. Run around naked, eat chocolate pudding from a diaper, insult your mom on timelines. It's mind-boggling how anything, no matter how mundane, will generate attention these days. As long as it's not normal. A constructive society doesn't make sense, by the way. And there's a camera around, you can be sure that we will hear about it. The ever-present cameras are one reason that site exists, at any rate. Everyone loves the sound of clicked tsunamis in the morning. Already got a nice plan of my own. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that freaking elitist university stellium, that's for sure. I bet we could scare those cardigan-wearing conformists a great deal just by showing our ugly faces. Oh, how I'd love to see them running. Let's see, conflict with her timeline. So either she organized a protest, or he did. Let's see, that's March 3rd, 2015. And that was April 14th, 2017. I don't know. I mean, how do you decide who organized what? I don't know, I guess I'll say that she organized the peaceful protest. Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. Very well, it is a pattern, exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang on the balance, in the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time. Well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it, though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. I thought she was cooperating. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Okay. Security warning. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, your FTP and online bank account was just used from an unrecognized device. Don't recognize this activity. Review your recently used devices in your FTP and online banking account now. We're sending you this because we take security very seriously and we want to keep you updated on important actions on your bank account. We were unable to determine whether you have used this browser or device with your online banking account before. This may occur when you sign in for the first time on a new computer, phone, or browser, when you use your browser's incognito or private browsing mode, or remove your cookies, or in case somebody else is accessing your account. The bank knows that we're accessing them. Knock knock, Harrison, the thoughts are free once again. We are not done yet, you and me, but first on I must turn to another. Okay. Cool. Let's see, what else do we... Whoa. Okay. What else? First bank information. Okay. I don't know what else is new there. Oh, I never finished this, did I? Let's see. November 5th. Okay, I should start at the bottom. No. No, fucking no. The perfect safety of the individual is our most ultimate goal. We have stated so before our election in 2009, and we will stay true to our promise. To be able to provide this, we will again greatly increase surveillance measures in the months and years to come. There's already a new concept in the works at the moment that continues to stretch our current technology, pushing our safety initiatives at an entirely new level. These words came from the glorious Majesty herself, Miss Catherine Delacroix, Lady Security, this very morning. I cannot even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. Let's turn on our brains for a second and think. What do people value most these days? Freedom, of course. Freedom to say stupid things on the internet. The freedom to choose between 1 trillion cell phone brands. The freedom to walk around with the most ugly haircut ever sculpted. If safety is what everyone has longed so much, go lock yourself into a barn. Because taking risks is part of living your life, you idiots. I'm telling you, the next step that the government will take will be to stop citizens from doing things before their thought has even popped into their heads. Minority report anyone? Thus there will be no more freedom to choose, no freedom whatsoever. This is a dangerous pitfall, seriously. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, if there was any hope left for this country, it lies with its people. It is resembled by every freely thinking mind, every individual of this fucked up place that is willing to switch on their brains. Safety is a lie, nothing but a buzzword used to cause fear and take control from you. If you don't get that, you might as well turn into a remote-controlled zombie and say bye-bye to free will. Thing is, people love staying blind as long as they have the illusion of safety. So what do I need now is a way of getting this truth in everyone's head. I've grown really fond of the idea to start a band, maybe call them Enemy of the State or the Most Wanted. Music is an excellent way to add the spice of emotion needed in order to make important messages stick in your mind. And hell, I'm ready to be a rock star. I already live in a trailer anyway, so I might as well go for the full gutter punk life. Okay, Harrison lives in a trailer. Interesting. Oh, come on, can you please get some more stereotypically antisocial? So what do you like more, Enemy of the State or the Most Wanted? Or maybe something else? Anyone willing to join? After all, I can't do it by myself. I mean, I could, but solo rock stars are even lamer than Dime Front. Okay. Alright. Then there was a protest and that stuff. Okay. Leave a message. Oh, the aliens, man. The government is scanning all the websites for potential threats. They make people disappear that spread rebellious ideas. It's vital that people like you show the courage and write about this truth. A heartfelt thank you. I know they're fucked up, but you, man, should put on your tinfoil hat. Let's see, is that... Yeah, the bottom starts again. Let's see, your articles suck. You should go and write poetry instead. While he was staring at the flashing monitor in the dark, all alone in the room that he was allowed to inhabit by his parents' mercy, and only dressed in his dotted shorts that his mum had disposed this morning, he finished the words, "Your articles suck," with a strike of the enter key. And in that moment he was content, for he had never written anything more intelligent or relevant in his entire life. By the way, your grammar sucks. I like the idea that you want to start a band. What about the name Targets? The Targets? Sounds like kind of lame to me, Mariah. But thanks anyway, I might consider that. And he did. Left by Goldfells. By pure coincidence, I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and your attitude to get other people to think alike left quite an impression on me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought. And I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. Really. Mr. Goldfells? Is that so? I feel a little confused now. Is this Thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. Maybe it started as a club. Let's see. What else? Let's see. I really like what you're doing here. I can relate to you being fed up with government so much. We must act now. Want to meet sometime, Hancock? On some occasions, I deeply question the purpose of this message page. This is one of them. Okay. Read all that. What else do we have? Anything important? Yeah. Outskirts Camping Limited. What's that about? Oh, that might be where he lives, in the trailer. Outskirts Camping? That is one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Review. I guess it was restored, huh? Okay, Cassandra's thing. Let me go back. I thought still free. Still free. I read this last time. Yeah. Let's see. Use a Goldfells. Okay. It's restored. Surface. Alright. Thought must change direction. I thoroughly believe we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. Okay, I already read that. Okay. Let's see. Campus Life Online. Debate Club Invitation. Dear readers, I would kindly like to invite those who aren't interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of the topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options, then depending on participation and interest of the attendees, we will perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. The Thought meetings are scheduled to take place every Thursday night at 7 p.m. sharp. The meetings will take place at Cafe Chestnut on Stelligan campus. No registration is needed, just come by. You can also visit our blog online. Yeah, can't access those other ones though, can I? Nope. Alright. We look forward to meeting you and to discuss a topic that is pertinent in our current day lives. Okay. Debate club. Ain't nobody got time for that. If I find the time after work, I might come round. I'm a general law student in my 9th semester. Can I claim any credit points for participating? Minor update. We will have a wonderful guest join us at our meetings. Hancock has been theorizing ways of political engagement on his independent blog, Hancock's Writing on the Wall, for several years now and is sure to enrich our debate sessions. Sadly, this is not an officially accredited event. I'm sorry. No extra credit, huh? I'm not a student, only here for self-improvement, but the topic really piqued my interest. Am I able to join? My name is Nina, by the way. So let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you drop by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are, we don't care whether you're not your Stelligan. I'm not, just a guy with ideas. You may be as lucky enough to realize some of them soon. So Nina, you will be very welcome at Thought. Okay. Nina, so there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. I will request clearance to make her a target. We got a green light. Okay. Nina is this concerned person. What a strange alias name. Okay. What else do we have? Anything else down here? Nope. So she did a post there. Oh, no, let's go to Phil's. Yeah. Concerned. If it was only... Okay. Well, that's not good. I bet this goes both ways. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Interesting. What did she do for Thought that she might have messed up? Don't know, dude. 5. The fight for freedom will be carried into the streets starting today, and Thought will be the spearhead. The government consists only of ass-kissing... yeah, she's not very happy. Okay. The beauty that is freedom of speech. Isn't it great that in this country I can say whatever I please and no one can hold it against me? It's just my opinion and you might disagree. You shouldn't because I'm right at that. But yeah, you may. And you might as well judge me to be an asshole, and that is fine, too. It isn't. As long as it will not have legal consequences for me. I think it is a great measurement of the amount of freedom in a country that is as long as I am able to write this, and there isn't any governmental lackey taking that statement and reporting it to some superior, we truly are free. George Orwell said, if liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. True that. With the current course towards more and more surveillance, our state of the nation's slow metamorphosis, it is inevitable that this will change one day, and it's damn well possible that day isn't too far off at all. There must be a counterweight to this process, and the answer can only be that the thought no longer stays in our heads. No, we will carry it in the streets of the nation, become transformed, and by that reimplanted back into the minds. An invincible idea that we shall always be truly free. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong person. Sorry. Go back to Harrison. Drag it over. So an activist group after all, and now we know who had the primary say in that. Yeah. This is a great moment. I'm glad we finally get to action. Any plans where we will strike first? Who do you think I am, huh? Of course I do. We will have a nice little proclamation where we were born. Let's piss off the so-called young elite. No offense, Abe. Huh. So that's the Silicon University protest. My friends, though I show you enthusiasm... What is this? Towards acquiring people's attention, it would be better to avoid Stelligan as a place of demonstration for the moment. Because of the increased student fees, the atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. We might be able to get back to Stelligan later on. What a pity, but you're probably right, Abe. So what about holding a proclamation at a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Unroll the banners from the roof, that kind of thing. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people that really cause a stir. We should go for storming a Bontown Mall as our first thing. Maybe even wait until it's all busy, say around Xmas. Although I know we want to gather more people to join us, we should not discuss the matter here. There are eyes out there who might be malevolent towards us. Okay. So that was the sound of a twist being discovered. Plan a proclamation on a government building roof as first protest of thought. Plan to storm a mall as first thought protest. Is that the... Yeah. Government building roof. Or storming a Bontown Mall. I don't know. What's the thing here? Where was other conflicts? I don't remember. There's one here? Yeah. Let's see. Rejects governmental position. That's 2013. Okay, that's more recent. And this was 2017. So this is the more recent one. So in 2013, he rejected the government's position. He didn't want surveillance. And 2015, 2 years later, he was hostile towards the government. Then 2 years later than that, he supports the government position. Well, this is the most recent thing, so I should probably take this as his current position. Really? Are you positive on that? I thought member supporting the government's position. Well, you're the investigator, and I trust you. That's the most recent data, that he supports them. I'm just going off what I read. This was a couple years ago. Plan proclamation on a government building roof. Starting a Bonton Mall. So the first protest, let's see. One protest was at the university, and another protest was at the plaza. So 2015 was when he was hostile towards the government, which is when this is taking place. Geez, I have to think about. So one of these is going to be the third location, which might be the next site of the bombing. Another bombing. Oh man. But the bombings are happening now. This post is talking about waiting until Christmas. But it's not Christmas time now, so is that relevant? Well, supposedly he's the leader, or guy that's spearheading this thing. So I would think that he is the one that decides what happens. Even though someone else might have an idea, but there was no... I don't know, I don't have enough information to go on. I mean, in a way I want to say the mall, but... I mean, that would be a more public place thing, but... The previous two bombings were in public places with a lot of people. The plaza, and the second one was on the university campus. Public places with a lot of people. The government building is probably a public place, but there would be more people at a mall. Because supposedly now he supports the government. Supposedly, and that was his most recent post in the opinion column. But as far as we know, Nina despises the law enforcement people still. So I'm gonna say her. This Nina planned it? Are you sure? A mall? Well, that must be it then. That's where the third bomb will be. But there are dozens of malls and bombs on. Which one is it? Alright, if that is all we have, it's what we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate is being detained. I will have her moved to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hotline. Let's just hope that what you have provided us gives us enough leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all, this is your case too. Plus, we needed all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Okay. So we'll see. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Great, Symes, you can go fuck yourself. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody. Again, that's not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligan. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligan. Maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thought. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer, right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. Bah, I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against our daughter, yet again could hurt them badly. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? Well, have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Miss Carrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government fucker? Well, I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did note that. That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you you have been assessed as potentially dangerous, did they? Ha, potentially dangerous? I like the sound of that. Me so dangerous? This is not a joke, Miss Watergate. See, it's on this profile here. In accordance with the safety bill, people are being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held in custody for a very, very long time, until they are deemed no longer a threat. Bullshit, you can't just make up something and flag me as dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigative result. We can even double the time span you'll sit in here with a police record like yours. No, why? I hope you will like your cell, and your cellmate. But cooperate and avoid this, at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions, and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina had plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Mall? Mall? Yeah, a mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall. The Circle Mall? Are you completely sure? Yes, I do think so. All right, this will have to suffice. Wait, what about this reflecting positively on me, huh? Your cooperation was noted. All will be dealt with in due time. Goodbye. Phew, I guess that went good. Thank God you provided valuable info. Unfortunately for Miss Watergate, I cannot do much for her. It just doesn't work like this. What's in Orwell is in Orwell, and acting upon it is mandatory. I know what you must think now, but would you rather not save these people? We did the right thing, you and me. Looks like the biggest mall that went on Bonton, the Circle Mall, is our target. All hell will surely break loose once the report goes out, but I don't think we have a choice. Add the data chunk to Cassandra's profile and I will inform the cavalry so they can do their job. Okay. Hopefully that was the right thing. Circle Mall. At the Circle K. Okay, it's done. The evacuation's in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right and that we're not too late already. Now all we can do is wait. Alright. Really hope I'm right on that. Welcome to Resentech. This is PR. Hello, honey, it's me again. Mom, I just heard breaking news on the radio. They are evacuating the Circle Mall. They also told everyone to avoid the places around the mall. You best head home at once. Evacuating? Mom, I can't just leave work. You're overdue already. Oh, well, yeah, fine. I'll get home soon, okay? Thank you, honey. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Okay. Jesus, what's taking so long? This waiting around makes me feel so hopeless. But I really think you did fine. I shall... Oh. So it's found by local police on the scene at the Circle Mall. Ah, good. Jeez. I chose right. Saved all those people. Your diligence was brilliant. Oh, man. Next up, we will pull this Nina apart. Find out who is really responsible for all this mess. Really great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. Oh, man. Ugh. Jeez. Actually get chills on that. It was like a 50-50 chance there. Explosive device found at the Circle Mall. Alright. Let's see. After sudden evacuation and thorough search, a device which has been identified as homemade bomb has been found by police forces at Circle Mall. The device has been disarmed by a specialist on site. Although authorities refuse to comment at this time, it is suspected this might have been the bombing announced earlier by the letter found at the previous bomb site. We will continue our report as the situation develops. For the moment, it is strongly advised to keep clear of the area around the Circle Mall. Oh man. I feel really, really lucky that that was right. Phew. Yeah. Alright. So we've got some more people. Looks like Nina might be our next suspect. Alright, I think I'm gonna actually exit correctly this time. Yeah. Log out. Doing the following. Whoa, okay. South of Silicon University. Thought held 3 protests. Thought is inactive currently. Circle Mall bombing prevented. Oh man. Alright. Yep. Tried to hide his past to get the job. Right. That's why he hid those pages at Thought. So they wouldn't know about his radical past. And on his timelines thing. Disappeared, causing inactivity. But where did it disappear to? Thought by Harrison McDonald. Yeah. All right. Jeez. Yes, please. Well, this might have actually been longer than the first one. But still, I didn't want to... I don't think I'm going to break it up. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think. Looks like it's heating up. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.